Most cosmetology services depend on the use of chemicals. Understanding the basics of chemistry will help you gain the knowledge to better understand the products you are using in the salon and give your clients the professional service they deserve. Our learning objective for this lesson is to list the differences between organic and inorganic chemistry. Chemistry is the science that deals with the composition, structures, and properties of matter, and how matter changes under different conditions. Organic chemistry is the study of substances that contain the element carbon. All living things, plants and animals alike, contain carbon. Organic compounds can contain other elements such as oxygen or nitrogen, but it is the bond between carbon and the other element that make the substance organic. Although the term organic is often used to mean safe or natural, it does not mean they are actually natural, healthy, or safe. You might be surprised to learn that gasoline, plastic, and pesticides are all organic substances. Many products used in the salon are also organic substances. So remember, the word organic does not mean safe or healthy, it means that the substance is made up of carbon. Inorganic chemistry is the study of substances that do not contain carbon, but more likely contain the element hydrogen. Most inorganic substances do not burn, because they do not contain carbon. Inorganic substances are not, and never were, living. Metals, glass, water, and air are all inorganic substances. Pure water is inorganic, yet it is essential to life. Hydrogen peroxide, hydroxide hair relaxers, and zinc oxide sun protectants are all inorganic substances. Using the word chemical to describe something does not mean it is dangerous or harmful. Water and air are both 100% chemicals. The vast majority of chemicals that you will come into contact with are safe and harmless. When chemicals do have the potential to cause harm, manufacturers are required to describe that potential harm on the label or packaging of the product. There is no such thing as a chemical-free product, so do not be fooled by misleading marketing claims. Matter is any substance that occupies space and has mass or weight. All matter has physical and chemical properties and exists in one of three forms: solid, liquid, or gas. Matter has physical properties that we can touch, taste, smell, or see. Everything we can see or touch, except light and electricity, are matter. Light and electricity are energy, and not matter. Energy does not occupy space or have weight. Everything known in the universe is either matter or energy. An element is the simplest form of matter. It cannot be broken down into a simpler substance without the loss of identity. There are 118 elements today, and of those, 98 of them occur naturally. The rest are man-made, produced by nuclear reactions. All matter in the universe is made up of these elements, and they have their own unique physical and chemical properties. Each element is identified by a letter symbol and an atomic number. The atomic number identifies how many protons an element has. An atom is the basic unit of matter, with a nucleus at the center, surrounded by negatively charged electrons that move around the nucleus in orbits. The nucleus consists of protons, or positively charged subatomic particles, and neutrons. Neutrons do not have a charge. The number of protons present in an atom identify the type of atom. This is known as the atomic number. An atom with an atomic number of 6, or 6 protons, is a carbon atom. A molecule is a chemical combination of 2 or more atoms in definite proportions. Meaning the same fixed proportions will always result in the same chemical compound. For example, water is made from 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. As long as you always have 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen atoms, you will always have water. When you change those proportions, you change the chemical. An elemental molecule is a molecule of 2 or more of the same element. In the case of oxygen, 1 atom of oxygen is known as an atomic oxygen element. 2 atoms of oxygen are known simply as oxygen. 3 atoms of oxygen are known as ozone. All are oxygen chemical combinations in a fixed proportion. A compound molecule is a chemical combination of two or more atoms of different elements in fixed proportions. Water is a compound molecule using 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Therefore, its chemical composition is H2O. Again, as long as you always have 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen atoms, you will always have water. When you change those proportions, you change the chemical, such as in the case of H2O2. When we take water, or H2O, and add another atom of oxygen to the compound molecule, H2O2, we now have hydrogen peroxide, instead of water.